So, Jack, this is Jack, everybody, and Jack is very, very, very nicely offered to do a healing for everybody in front of you all to show you how it works. Now, I think it was a couple of days ago that we did a very powerful healing that happened spontaneously anyway in the morning, where you all received a huge healing. And I know Michelle, good morning Michelle, and Kinga, and many of you know how this works, but some people don't. And they're over, well, I think there was 1,400 people saw the last video, so it's huge, and more people are coming on, and they all need to know, you all need to know the power of this and what it can do for you. And why we're doing this morning, that is why, so that Jack is very generously offering himself to help you all to understand how this works so that you can receive this healing in your own right. It works with energy coming through. Energy is just going to be pouring through, and Jack may or may not feel it as it comes through after Jack has asked me what he wants to have resolved. And thanks for all the hearts you're getting. See all these hearts you're getting, Jack?
That's very kind.
I mean, goodness me. You've seen them all. Dozens of hearts, girls. He's quite dishy, isn't he? On top of everything else, you know, if I was a young lady. Now, so Jack, if I can come to you,
sure. Can
you tell me a little bit about what is it you want to have happen?
Okay, sure. Well, we've worked together a number of times. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but I've really enjoyed the healing sessions that we've done together. I found them to be very beneficial. And so my motivation really is to put myself out there and to share what you're able to do and to guide to show everyone what's possible. So my background...
And what about what you want?
What about
what is it that you want personally? Yeah, what do you want to have happen today?
I feel like I'm on the verge of some really, really huge breakthroughs. Like, I've had an enormously transformative year and a half, and that's continuing. I feel like I'm on the verge of more breakthroughs, and I'd like to think about if you can see anything that's holding me back from progressing on the business side. I run my own business and it's going well. I'm really enjoying it. It's growing nicely. I haven't quite achieved the results that I wanted to and the goals that I set for myself. So if you can find anything that could be holding me back in that regard and help clear that, I would be very grateful.
Are you a long way away from achieving the results?
My goals are massive, although I've set very long range goals. I've set 10-year goals. So I'm super ambitious, and I don't want to overstretch. Sorry, it keeps falling.
Yeah, but I need to know what you haven't achieved, because that's what we're going to heal. So are these goals a long way away from what you want to achieve? I'm not talking about the future massive ones. I'm talking about what's going on in the present.
I'm not a million miles, no, but anything that could be holding me back, yeah, I would be grateful to have cleared. Anything that you can pick up. And
you're not aware of anything holding you back?
Not that I can consciously think of, no.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. Most people jolly well know exactly what's going on, Jack, and they're asking for bigger shifts than this, but we will have a look. All right. So Spirit, show me. Everybody, I'm going to speak to Spirit, and I'm just going to ask them what they've got to say about Jack. And Jack is sort of very open-minded about what comes through here. Sure. So Spirit, tell me quite clearly what's going on with Jack and what do we need to do for Jack today? They're saying to me that in your persona there is an element of impatience.
Right.
And that you're very forthright and you're very forward and you want to push things very hard. Okay. And the pushing hard is actually holding things up. Because there is a belief system in you that you need to be very proactive. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That'll make sense. That'll apply.
Yeah. The over proactivity, which most people do not suffer from, Jack, the over proactivity is getting itself slightly tangled up. I'm just writing this out as well so that you don't forget. Oh, well, I won't need to write it, will I? Because I'm on live, so we'll have a record of it. It's getting you slightly tangled up. And you do feel het up at times when things don't happen as immediately as you want.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Do you have a brother?
I do have a brother, yes.
Yeah. Well, you'll find that there has also been an element of competition between you and your brother over the time. And you may or may not be aware of that, but that element of competition is there.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I am already doing the healing, and everything I'm talking about is starting to move out of your body. So you may or may not feel this.
I actually can.
Certainly there's patience coming up, and it's coming out of the throat.
Okay.
Irritation is coming out of the solar plexus. Feeling held up is coming out of the solar plexus and the mind. Getting wound up is coming out of the whole body. So all of this, everybody at the moment, is coming off Jack. Now, if there's anybody out there who's got issues with their career and they want this shift to take place, could you please join Jack energetically? And also everybody who wants to shift something that they can't get out of the way and they're feeling impatient. So if you out there are feeling impatient about not shifting as fast as you want to, just tune in completely now, because this is a big healing going on through Jack and through everybody else. The spirit is saying to me there's a lot of impatience on this video going on here. There's a lot of it, they're saying. And they're also saying to me, all of you seem to want something yesterday. And you will all argue with that, they're telling me. Yes, that's exactly what they're saying. You'll all have an argument. Now, Jack, have you been connected with the island yet?
With the
island?
With Ireland?
Island.
Yeah.
Country.
I have a business partner there, yes, but I haven't spent much time there. I don't know too many people there. Because
Ireland is going to open up for you, and you're going to find that it's going to be, yes, I'm getting very cold, so they're giving me information. Ireland is going to open up for you, and you're going to find very good contacts over there, because these people are very heart-oriented, but they're also very good business people. Mm-hmm. So just wait for those connections to take place, because when the connections, it's Southern Ireland, it's not Northern Ireland, when the connections start to take place, you will find it's easy, and these people that you will be connecting with are very open. Their heart is open, so you're like that. That will appeal to you no end. Okay. And watch out for a young lady coming from Ireland as well, because I see a very attractive young lady. Well, you wanted to know the reading. Here it comes. Know the reading. An attractive young lady, okay. Yes, whom you will meet through business.
Okay, all right. I actually.
Now you will.
I was going to say, I actually have recently started a relationship with a really, really awesome person. So I have a new girlfriend, so that won't be an issue.
Okay, let's just see what happens, because, you know, spirit don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Now, you will find now, if you look in your body now, that impatience has lifted.
I definitely feel a lot lighter, no question.
Yeah. Yeah, it went through very fast, didn't it? Feeling tangled up, feeling held back, needing to compete, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. And everybody out there watching this video, you will find that a similar thing has just happened to you. So this is why I'm not actually demonstrating this healing online, because I know how powerful it is. And obviously you will all know how powerful it is. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay, Jack.
Okay, great.
Anything you want to ask me?
Is there anything else I should be looking out for in the future? Anything else you can discern? It's an incredibly broad question, I know.
Yeah, it is a very important question, and what I'm being shown here and told here is just slow it down a little bit, and more inner work.
Okay.
And then you will see the external things happening really easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And you're actually coming on the power group, aren't you? I'm setting up a power group for the people who are really serious about business and serious about moving forward. So that's gonna support and guide you hugely anyway. So that's all. It's been cleared. The block's been cleared. So even things this afternoon will occur.
Fantastic. Well,
perhaps you'd like to, yeah.
Lots of work.
Can you let us all know when you?
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting what you say about Ireland. I did meet a lady from Ireland last night at a networking event, and I did get the sense that there could be some potentially interesting business to explore. And Ireland is a key market for my nutritional cleansing companies. So, yeah, very interesting. We shall see what the future holds. Okay, thank you very much, Molly. I really appreciate it. Okay, are
I
we done? Should I
appreciate
jump
you
off?
having the courage to come on, because you have set a precedent up, and also you have helped all those people on this call that are feeling held up, and they've just made a breakthrough today. So I think everybody else, we can all thank Jack, can't we? Send us in some hearts for Jack and some supports for Jack throughout the readings that I'm going to give in a minute or so for everybody else individually. And if anybody else out there wants to have a live reading, you need to let me know, and then we go ahead with it. Yeah, great. Thank you ever so much, Jack. Just waiting for a few hearts for you.
Okay.
Can you see them?
Thank you very much. I can see them. Yeah,
can you
that's
see the
very
hearts,
sweet. Thank you, everybody. I can see the hearts. Yes, I can. Thank you very much, Molly. I really appreciate it, and thank you, everyone. Pleasure to be the guinea pig.
I don't know how you leave the Facebook now.
I